Hi, thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Nets. You can find me here and on Twitter and Twitch, as you can see below. Those links are going to be in the description for the video as well. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down my commander deck, Patron of the Moon. He's got two main abilities. He can give himself instant speed and make himself cheaper. And then he puts lands from your hand into play tapped. This deck runs 41 lands, 26 creatures, and 33 instants and sorceries. Mostly instants, so giving himself flash is very useful for the rest of the deck. Of the counter spells, there are 6. 2 main ones, though, that stand out as being relevant to his abilities, Foil and Thwart, because those both interact with lands and having islands, in hand or on the battlefield. What I do is control my opponent's mana base, rather than countering their spells excessively. I do that with a few main cards, Quicksilver Fountain, Overburden, and Mana Breach. Now these each control my opponent's land base and prevent them from developing any significant amount of mana, the ability to really cast spells, which of course works to my advantage because my commander doesn't have to deal with that. If anybody does manage to get too far out of line, there are mass board wipes, like Cyclone Summoner, Scourge of Fleets, and Aether Spouts. These all come in a lot of handy. The combo in the deck, and the win con, of course, being Walking Atlas, Retreat to Coral Helm, and Storm Cauldron. This gives me infinite mana and infinite landfall triggers. If I don't have Storm Cauldron, though, Maloku of the Clouded Mirror can give me infinite 1/1s with flying with this same combo. The main thing just being Walking Atlas, putting the lands into play untapped. That is so busted of an effect. But if you have those infinite landfall triggers, what you have in the deck is Ruin Crab and Altar of the Brood to mill them out. Or you have a Royal Elemental, and that's not going to go infinite, but it is going to gain control of every creature on the battlefield. And that's pretty good too. Now if you have just the infinite mana from Storm Cauldron, put that into Folio of Fantasies or Prosperity to drain out your opponent's deck, because you'll have been milling them for the rest of the game with Mindcrank, Riddle Keeper, and Kami of the Crescent Moon. And that's where the mana control comes in, because I don't care about Kami of the Crescent Moon or Howling Mine, or any other effects like that, because those all are held back when my opponents can't cast spells. So we're not going through the whole deck with this video, but some other cards that have won me the game in the past. Sunder and High Tide just create so much value. If you don't have the infinite mana, High Tide into Prosperity, into Folio of Fantasies. Sunder, of course, being an instant speed, so you float all your mana, you do that, and you replay all of the lands with Patron of the Moon. It's a really powerful effect. I hope you guys liked this. Like I said, you can find a lot more of my Magic the Gathering content on Twitter, a lot more of it on Twitch, where I stream Arena regularly, playing Brawl and Standard and Historic. Coming up on this YouTube channel pretty soon is going to be another video just like this, based on some of my other commander decks. I've got either Kelsine the Plague or Verena Lich Queen up next. You guys can let me know what you'd love to see. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you on my Twitter, on my Twitch, and here again very soon. Thank you again, and you guys have a great night.